Hello, gnomish tubers, or unpronounceable tubers perhaps, and welcome back to Let's Play some Dark Queen of Krynn with me, BlueAnkylo. This might not be the last episode for you guys, but this is probably the beginning of the last live stream for the live tubers. We have flown a dragon across the sea, and now we're over by the gnomish town of some name I can't pronounce, and we are going to... we're gonna go talk to some gnomes. The story is, you know, whatever it is. The point is, we're gonna go stop the Dark Queen of Krynn from being the Dark Queen of Krynn, and stopping the Draconians from, you know, doing bad dragon stuff. Bad Draconian stuff. They're not actual pure dragons. So, also the music today is brought to you by Xenogears, Humans and Gears album from OC Remix. So, enjoy. One of my favorites. Before you is a 200-foot column of chiseled stone. A group of armor-clad gnomes approaches. Halt! Advance no further and identify yourselves. Attack. Let's just say hi. Only the visiting dignitaries from Yamahamua may enter, and not one soul more. Aren't we the... maybe... yeah, that's us. Yep. Oh, well, why didn't you say so? Welcome. Yeah, we're from that place you just said. Suddenly, a small shape bounds out of the gateway. Oh, look who it is! He's back! Hi! Boy, it sure took you guys long enough to get here. I've got so much to tell you. So, Cass, I believe, took off when we were in the Elven sleep trap probably a month ago. And I guess he's been waiting for us for a while. So, Journal 61, what's he got to say? Prepare for story time. Tasselhoff. The Tass. After you guys left, I had the best time with the elves, but once when we were playing hide and seek, I hid so well, the elves could never find me. Then I found my new friend. You'll like him. He's looking for the Draconians too. He says we need the gnome armies and wind ships to stop the Draconians, but King Teleman, or something, whatever, he's too busy to be worried about dragons. You see, there are two different kinds of gnomes. The smart gnomoi, gnomes who do all the inventing and designing, and the fun minoi, like the ones in Ansalon who get stuck doing all the work. Well, the king says he doesn't want his people to be separated into classes, so he had all the gnomes just switch jobs, and boy are things crazy and dangerous. Come, I'll show you the lift, or, well, what, wherever, something. I'll show you where there was a lift. Task is pretty fun. You could just fight your way through, probably. Yeah, there you go, Pixel. Just fireball everybody. We got like a dozen fireballs. The lift is at the end of this wall. Let's go. Oh, autopilot. Convenient. We really should try to find a place to rest up, honestly. The entire core of the structure is gutted. Not you, remember, of course, Erdegerd records your observations as Journal 5. The elevator. Looking up, you see jagged pipes and cracked walls as light trickles out of the dozens of hallways every 10 feet up. Before you, where some sort of intricate platform used to be, sits a huge hot air bag floating above a large basket. Two gnomes dressed in jackets, caps, and white gloves come to attention at your approach. They awkwardly raise a hand to their foreheads and bid you greeting. Tass says, yeah, they're kind of new at this. Other gnomes squeal, more people to test the new lift? Maybe not the best idea. Also, thanks for the Twitch sub over there, Spiller Pixel. Apparently we've unlocked another emote on the Twitch side again. Woohoo. The well-dressed gnomes usher you in and nervously climb in with you. The other gnomes, this does not seem like a great idea. The other gnome swings a large pipe over from the wall and sets the end under the bag floating over your heads. He yells, "Clear!" And all the gnomes fall to the floor of the basket just as hot, scalding steam gushes out. blasting you in the face. The bag rises, you bump and crash your way up the shaft. You hear a voice below saying, well, if they weren't so tall... So, clearly a classic gnome invention. Prepare to roll for damage. As the balloon approaches the palace level, one of the gnomes leans out and grasps a hold of a twisted piece of pipe, slowing your ascent. Hurry, hurry, get out, I'm losing my grip. I'm losing my grip. As you exit the airlift, it becomes much lighter and blasts upward. A loud bang is followed by a high-pitched scream. The lift crashes past you, air sputtering from a large rip. The two little gnomes clutch each other tightly, and you hear their whimpers fade away. So... those guys are dead. A tall man, lost in thought, paces nervously. His back to you. Hey, Captain, look who I found downstairs. Ah, my dear friends, it is so good to see you. So, I guess, story-wise, there was this one guy once upon a time who was kind of cool. The totally not a pirate or paladin Captain Daynor, who, remember, at some point in the story, we were actually planning to rescue his sister from captivity from the Draconians, but then we forgot about it for a couple months or years. Captain Daynor gives you a bone-crushing hug. He looks exhausted and unshaven. He's got a lovely mustache. Murder hobo. So much murder. I mean, that's why we can never listen to chat. We would always just end up killing everyone. If there was ever an option, it would be just fireball them. How you been? I haven't slept in weeks, but Chrysea's still in the hands of those vile creatures. Many people have helped me with my search, that is, until I arrived here. This place is a madhouse. The stubborn old king refused to offer any help at all. Without the strength of the gnome armies and their fire fleets and windships, I'll never make it out to the Tower of Flame to rescue my sister. Couldn't we have just flown on the dragons again? Like, the dragons can fly across the fire sea, surely. But sure, we need some gnomes. Do you think I might be able to join you when you talk to the king? Sure. Captain Daynor, welcome back. The gnomes have the greatest boats. They can travel across the lava sea without melting. I know all about them. Another journal. We're getting so much plot today. They saved all the plot for this episode. Alright, here you go. Some relief. And the gnomes really want to help, too. But the king said, help is completely out of the question at this point in time. I guess we're talking to the king. It just happened kind of quickly. Tass raises his hand and mimics the king. Oh, maybe this is Tass. He's barding it up, I see. This is me pretending to be Tass, pretending to be the king. Our own situation is a parliament of impotence. Captain Daynor begins to smile and chuckle. Then, as Tasselhoff begins stumbling around the room, wiggling his hand, and I need a camera so you can see me wiggling my hand. Wiggling his head and crashing into things. Daynor bursts into hysterical laughter and says, the good gnome people do not appreciate this unwarranted interruption in their daily schedules. All of the past weeks of worry and frustration pour out of Daynor in waves of laughter. See, we're good old buddies. We met each other once, and then we had a little swim under the sea, and now we're friends again. Alright, I get it. I see what's going on here. The password dungeon was just, yeah. Well, they were bad guys, Pixel. And I didn't have any passwords, so I didn't know what to do. That dungeon didn't work for me very well, no. There's like 8 different passwords. It's too much. And to be fair, I did look in the guidebook after that episode. You have to fight some of those fights to get more passwords. So not every fight triggers constant combat. There's just certain places that do and certain places that you have to fight, but you don't know about it, and then you get more of the passwords. It's really dumb. The ornate palace doors swing open as a tall gnome enters and announces, King Telemandark the fourth. We'll get rid of you now. See you now. Yes, see you now. Before you, perched on his throne, sits the Gnome King. He watches you carefully. We are not amused by your continued disruptions. What would this petition to the royal court? What would you petition the royal court for on this day? My first instinct? I tried. My first instinct was I went to all of the guard posts, and they're like, do you want to kill these guards, or do you know the password? And I'm like, okay, I don't know the password, I'll turn left, I'll go somewhere else. And I explored all the ways I could go until I had a dead end, and then I'm like, well, I gotta do something, and there's like, oh, there's some priests in here, like, sacrificing dragon eggs to make more draconians. I guess I'll kill them. They seem like they're bad guys. I feel like that's how that story went. Can't let them... I thought we were going to rescue some dragon eggs. You know, that's like our job. Alright, King. Exaggerate the truth. You're all going to turn in... You're going to die. The whole world is covered in darkness. The dragons are going to turn you... It's not even really a exaggeration. If the Dark Queen comes out, you're probably all dead. You say, the Draconians are about to march on the Citadel. Some of the king's guards look perplexed, but that's not. The king glares at the guard and clears his throat. We would very much like to extend our royal hand in support. However, we cannot. We feel confident that you will do just fine all by yourselves. Now be off with you. Oh, I see how it is. They figure we were already going to save the world because we're like level 20 heroes, so they don't need to help us. We're on our own because they don't need our help. We don't need them. The king extends his hand for you to kiss the ring. I mean, we were just talking about murder hoboing. Wait a second, don't we have a ring? Okay, hold on. One of our characters has a magic ring that is supposed to let us see if someone is a Sevac Draconian polymorphed into a human pretending to be someone else. So maybe the king is actually not even a human. Like, he might not be a gnome. He might be actually secretly a Draconian. So maybe if we do it, that'll be all we... It's like, pick the person with the ring, and then... Because it's referencing a ring here once again. I don't remember who I gave it to. I think it was Pixel, because it was the elf ring quest thing. Oh, yes! The king mumbles smugly. As you reach out to take his hand, you notice the ring of deception is glowing brightly. Alright, I called it. I saw through his clever disguise. I mean, backhanding him would have been funny, but we have a ring of deception, guys. The king's a stinking draconian! Captain Drano draws his longsword. What have you done with my sister, slime beast? The king screams, guards, kill them! Several gnome warriors advance. But aren't they all switched jobs? Like, they should be, like, not fighters, right? Is a gnome thief lord their official title? Alright, let's just get this out of the way real quick here. I realize we're in the king's hall, but now we know the king is actually a draconian. A lot of them are passing their saving throws, sadly. Slings. They're getting a lot of actions. Alright, next. I mean, I did tell you guys this game is all about fireballing everything. Well, even if they got their saving throw twice in a row, they're all dead. Alright, let's wrap this up. Hey, Captain Drano. And Grunchika. Trying to get a backstab here. That's why I did that. Oh, I could have got double backstab if I hadn't left. Pixel, what are you doing in the way? I could have backstabbed this other guy as well. That would have been so cool. Start off the episode with a double backstab. Anyway, it's all good. Beep. Oh yeah, pressing the wrong button. Good old beepity beep. Alright, so yeah, clearly we could have wiped out hundreds and hundreds of gnomes if we had to. Do they have anything interesting? They've got garbage. Bunch of garbage. And some steel. That's probably really important. Is their garbage magical? Of course not. Gnomes don't use magic stuff all that much. Not these gnomes. Alright, out of here. I should have known those silly little fools were useless. Yeah, I mean, they were pretty useless. Disgusting. He's not a Seavac at all. That's an Orak. The king and his advisors shimmer and grow leather wings. Oh no, the Seavacs for sure. Oraks don't have wings. I know my draconian lore. He just looked more gold. Okay, you can't be an Orak. They don't have wings. Look, no wings. Wings, no wings. Alright, that's a lot of them. They're probably... It's going to be interesting. I'm definitely going to open with a fireball, but remember, these guys have a lot of magic resistance. So they'll probably... Some of them will not get hit. Well, we blew one up pretty good. So, let's see here. The Kopaks are the poisonous ones that paralyze you and leave acid. The Bozaks are the magic casting exploding types. Seavacs are just fighter thieves, basically. And Oraks are the spell casting punks. Apparently, you need to be about level 30 as a mage to hit them with magic. So they have, I don't know, what was it, like 95% magic resistance, and then it's minus 5% to that for every level above a level 11 or something, if I remember correctly. It's been a while. You know, as cool as Dragon Lances are, they don't really work on these guys, and we're probably going to want the AC. So, shield, sword. Yeah, they drop lots of wires and screws, probably. Let's, There we go. I just want to make sure we interrupted that guy. He's got a lot of annoying things that he can do. So, I'll stand here. Also, by the way, important to note, Bozaks come with Fire Shield automatically. Let's write that down. They come with Fire Shield Cold. Cool. That's a great mechanic. So there's two of those with automatic Fire Shield. So he can't cast magic. He can't cast magic. Pixel's not looking great. So I guess beepity beep. We can use one of these things here. Alright, see? Totally fine. Next up, well, one thing that if it does work, it'll work, is if you have a Fire Shield Cold on, you do take double damage from Cone of Cold. So in theory, this will kill them, if it doesn't get ignored by magic resistance. Yeah. Cone of Cold. Very good. Also, if I hadn't healed, Pixel would have died right there, by the way. Well, this is looking great. Very successful, I have to say. Alright, so, One Orak and a Bozak that definitely took damage. Wow. Let's go wrap this combat up. Thornum's really fast because of the boost of haste. Let's try to get him out of spellcasting mode here. Okay, now he's going to explode in a couple turns, so that's done. I guess, you know, Hey, hey, no singing. Not in this episode allowed. Okay. Grinchka doesn't have a lot of HP, so you can stay out of the way. I mean, that was pretty fun. It didn't work very well for him, but he tried. He walked through all the acid. So he almost killed himself. The Bozak's definitely going to explode. I think these guys, what, they're blowing up, they're exploding into, like, what is it, ice storms these days or something? I mean, we do have, I don't use these very often. We have some really fancy bows. I'm going to save the +4 arrows for, like, a dragon or something, at least, but if you've only got 7 HP, yeah. Alright. That's it. Combat over. No, you have to run away. Oh, wow. Thornum takes 43 damage just for walking on down there. Sorry, Thornum. That was pretty rude. That was a lot of damage for, like, nothing. Alright, that should be far enough away. Alright. Good time. The king is dead. Long live the king. We get some gems and jewelry that we don't really need. Just leave it. Someone else can have it. Listen to me, everyone. The remaining gnomes halt. The king has been abducted. Spread out and search everywhere. Us little guys will search the residential areas, while you big guys search everywhere else. The Tasselhoff and the gnomes head off to find the king. What if they just killed the king? They'll just cog it up. You guys have been missing out on all the pixel puns. Okay, so where do we want to go? First off, let's just save it. That was a fair amount of text and everything. Let's go king hunting. You know, there shouldn't be a lot of combat here, in theory. Just a bunch of gnomes. Can we go through torches again? No. No fireplace warps. I mean, I don't know if I should be exploring these rooms, but... It seems like this was the king's kind of parlor of some sort. Oops, what was that? The palace waiting room, okay. So we can't trust the lift, can we? There's nothing up here. My GoldBox companion map is just not very helpful right now. It's got all these secret doors that aren't actually doors. I guess unless you can randomly click on one of these things. We're going... I just... You know, I feel like the lift is a terrible idea. Hallway lights illuminate the gutted shaft for as far as you can see. Going down? Yeah... Please go down slowly. They haven't worked out all the bugs yet. He straps thick packs to your backs. Thick packs to your backs and pushes you over the edge. Geronimo, right? The packs open with a whoosh as you parachute roughly down the shaft. You know, I don't think that would work. I don't think you can parachute down a shaft with 6 people with different parachutes. Pretty sure the air would just gush around. You would just die. No, that's not how aerodynamics works. No, you're all dead. I mean, you take more than 1 damage, don't worry. You just take fall damage as you fall down like 100 feet. What is it in... I don't know in first edition what the damage rolls were, but it's a lot more than 1 damage, I'll tell you that. Oh, no. Apparently we could have gone to the workshop or the guest rooms in addition to the palace. But yeah, let's stay on the ground for now. It's probably safer down here. What? You trip over a pothole. I can barely understand the king, since he had his facial tick healed by the clerics. Oh. Hey, do you think they could remove the mole on my back? So the real king has a tick. Nice. As all good gnomes have deformities. I haven't seen my husband in 3 days. I hope he didn't leave for a younger, more vibrant gnome. She burst into tears. How rude. A younger, more vibrant. Then we destroy the ships before they reach us. Followed by a crash. Oh, by the way, there's draconians everywhere. Oh, this is way too close. The Oraks are not enchanted. Well, one is enchanted, the others are not. But this guy knows, like, delayed blast fireball and stuff. This would be a good blade barrier if I have any ready. I do not. I probably do not. Gotta get rid of that bow. Oh! Oh, I forgot! This is not just any old longsword. This is a Vorpal longsword. Pixel, have at it. You beheaded him. Now, I don't know how this game handles Vorpal, but I think it's a 20 on a D20 just instantly kills things. I don't think they shouldn't be allowed to explode like this when you Vorpal them. Anyway, the smickering smack claims another life. Bit of friendly fire. We're just too packed in here right now. Tactical retreat for a couple people. Did we damage? See, the fireballs, the self-destruct actually did. It was a very successful fireball because it didn't, or meteor swarm. It only damaged some of our characters and they were all immune to it, which is kind of annoying. And now we can't cast magic if you took damage. Although not everyone took damage, so we're fine. Oh, I have blade barriers. Hold on. I didn't think I had any of these ready to go, but I have plenty. So we want to hit. We can't target this square because it's invisible, but we can target that square. This should be pretty effective, though. Okay, now that guy can no longer fight. Yeah, nice lightning bolt. Dummy. What else do we want to try? We'll try one of these, why not? He's gonna die in the middle of the rings, probably, but we can try to stun that guy. Hey! Okay, Tim can move away now, because the Orak is in self-destruct mode. And you know, we could try some of these spells. What happens if you behead an Orak? I think we've power word killed them before. They just go to the next phase. I'm pretty sure. It's annoying. They don't actually skip a phase or anything. Goodbye. Now you know why I was backing everyone off if I could. Oh, you killed one. They did some damage. Could have been worse. Alright, now it's probably appropriate to try some long-range attacks. The Hoopak is not as good as those bows, though. Okay, Pixel's not looking super hot. I mean, she's looking amazing. Never mind, beheading does work better than power word killing. I feel like I've tried instant death magic, but apparently the Vorpal doesn't care about Orax very much. The Bozak's got to explode, but not Orax. Okay, cool. Well, Aaron and Thornum, they've got Dragon Lances. Pixel's got the Vorpal Sword. Sure, great deal. Let's just get some space. Might want to do a bit of healing back here anyway. Got him. Didn't get the behead, but... No, you did! The Vorpal Blade has beheaded 3 enemies already. I think it's stronger than whatever it was by the normal rule set. Because that seems rather unlikely that you get 3 critical hits in a row. Okay, you didn't get the beheading there. Missing? So we did behead him once, but he's still raised in the normal, he still got raised in second form. Somehow. Like I said, it's kind of weird how the Vorpal rules work. Oh, I was gonna cast it on Aaron. Whatever, Robinson. Let's just get some healing out here. We don't have a lot of heal spells left, to be fair. It's crazy how fast we run out of them. Alright, everyone's looking healthy. Goodbye, Horak. Alright. 9,000 experience. I feel like you should get more than that for enchanted. Do you think you could kill it when it's in exploding phase? I mean, they're pretty immune to damage at that point, so... Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. It seems dangerous to test out, though. If you had lots of HP, maybe I'd let the Vorpal wielder try to behead a exploding enchanted Aurak. Alright, exit. I don't care. Well, okay. But this was just a random encounter, so yeah, there's nothing here. So that was just one random encounter. You can still feel the heat rising from the large metal doors. It appears to have been melted shut. Those Draconians knew what they were doing. The gnomes stored a lot of their fire fleets down there. Oh, so they sabotaged the fleets. So that's everything in the shipyards? Because that's the lift. My son just hasn't been himself lately. I swear I heard him snarl at me. Oh. You hear more whispering voices. Suddenly, Draconians leap up from all sides of the room as one finishes casting a spell. Better dispel it. Who's got a dispel magic? Probably Thornum. Thornum cast dispel magic on the glowing orbs, which were probably delayed blast fireballs as the Draconians attack. Anytime you see a glowing orb, expect it to explode. I don't know why we can dispel them on the fly like that, but hey, no complaining allowed. Take the back attack. Go for the big guy. No... Well, no magic at least. Sadly, we didn't get the, whatever I'm trying to say. We didn't get the beheading. I think just because they're so hard to cast magic on, doing some melee attacks, it's probably more reliable. It'd be great if we could get, what was I trying to say, like backstabs. Okay, that gun's dead. That one's dead. No! It's not that bad. Kill him! Oh, that's right. Jur also has that hoopak. It's nice that it's multi-purpose, but I'd rather not get delayed blast fireball too much. Move over. Oh, I can't move over there. Forgot about that. Okay, that guy's in mad form. Ooh, friendly fire got him. Not bad. Okay, he's gonna explode. Alright, so Pixel wants to test out the new, the Vorpal Sword theory. So far, it's not been successful. 36 damage. Another 36 damage. The first time we try it, dead. That's what you get, Pixel. She just leave you there on the ground. But maybe the Vorpal Sword can cancel his self-destruct. So there's a problem with that. There is a problem with that. Try as we might. Pixel's dead. Oh, I can't. No. I can't do the rest of the game down a party member the rest of the entire game. It's so dumb. Good thing I saved it after we did all that stuff on the top floor. Alright. A little bit of anti-progress there. Never listen to chat. Stupid soulless elves, yeah. Pretty much. Okay, this was the Draconians blowing up this thing at the whatever. I don't know if we have to do all these things, but I'll try to just rush through this quick. Seeing as we did so well last time. Time travel just for Pixel, yeah. I don't think this even works, but just for fun, right? Well, it does affect them. So dumb. I mean, it's not dumb, it's great. It's just... It's funny that that's the solution. Like, at level 2, good old stinking cloud, you know? Okay, it didn't get him that time. So even from the cloud, see... I guess GoldBox Companion could probably get us around the no res problem. If it happens again, I'll think about it. Oh, right, he's done. I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of starting in melee combat with these guys. For fairly obvious reasons, it's not ideal for us. I mean, we could try. It just never works. The spell is broken. One more try. But, like, we start stuck in melee with guys that when you kill, they explode in a meteor swarm. I don't know anything about Genshin Impact, but good luck, RPG Master. Hey, I'll take that. Well, we beheaded him and he still exploded. This doesn't seem fair. Let's speed up the emulator a little bit here. Okay, there you go. So it is possible to behead them, and then the Aurochs, at least, because they're not dying, can be killed before they explode. But you're rolling the dice. You have to hit them, which is not always easy because they're hard to hit, and you have to roll, I assume, a 20 out of 20. Although I don't know how the game handles it, to be honest. Oh, we should have, I kind of forgot. The other guy's helpless, so should have done this. He was helpless. Did he recover? Well, now we have a stinking cloud in the way. I don't even think we can shoot him. Like, the problem with the Aurochs is they're invisible. So you can't, like, in the single round, if they take their action before you get your action, I guess you could delay everybody and then shoot them with the arrows at the end of the round. But then they can just do stuff like this. 10 higher than the what you need to hit. That'd be interesting, yeah. Hey there, Strumpf. Alright, by the way, our party is slowly getting whittled down. Like, pretty bad. I just need that other one to explode. Yeah. So, what exactly are we doing to get out of this stupid situation? You think Aaron can make it? Not this turn, but maybe next turn. I think prayer gives him saving throw or something. Right? Back to healing, everybody. One spell at a time. Oh, right. I think Drano has some spells too. Yeah, I could have dispelled magic. I've already done this fight once. I'm tired of doing this fight already. You can't fear a Salamnic Knight. Actually, like, actual paladins would be protected, right? But not Solamnic Knights. It's gonna be more exciting if we try it like this. There, we got him. So we had to pass a saving throw to not die in the smoke, but, you know, I believed. No need for Dispel. Alright, we got our victory again. So, yeah, they burned those ships down. And before we go into this room, we're definitely saving this time. And I'm going to try fix. Yeah, I should have just done that. Save A. Save A. No, I mean, Alt, speed, super fast. Okay, we can just rest anywhere we want, so. No need to go stingy on our spells, by the way. Okay, we're all maxed out again. You hear some voices. And Draconians leap, and they cast some magic. Using buffs? Psh. Who needs buff spells? I guess they always explode into fireballs, so that would you could cast resist fire on everybody at least. And it would help you for the delayed blast fireballs. It's true. It's true. Let's try... I want to save blade barriers for really dangerous groups. This is pretty small. I mean, there's really no reason anyone should have died on this encounter last time. It was just being greedy with testing out our theory. That one's done. Okay, we got the Aurak, the Enchanted Aurak, another step towards death. That one's done. Okay, they're all done except for the boss one. And that should be the end of that. Just don't stand next to them. Easy. Mostly don't stand next to the enchanted one. Just does too much damage. Alright. No need for buffs for this one, right? Alright. Victory! It is just up to RNG, but I don't think it's worth the risk. The Enchanted Auraks, they zap you for like 30 to 40 damage every turn, and then they explode for like 70 damage. So probably not a great idea to gamble on that. I mean, if there's no other options, maybe, but... So they were just hanging out here? That's rude. The storeroom is dark and quiet. Oh, a good place to rest. Hilarious. I just rest in the hallway. It was totally fine. For like an entire day. Keep the shipyards in chaos, and they'll never build enough craft to haul their puny backsides out to the tower. They hiss with laughter until they notice you. Ah, you heard too much! This place is infested! Oh my god, this guy is so dead. Bad turn order for the boss man. Double backstab. What? What? Wait. Aaron, with his Thaco of like -4, Missed 2 attacks right there. Just remember they're invisible. That's why they're a little bit harder to hit, but still. Doesn't seem fair. Okay, 1 down. This one's... We double back to that guy's so dead. I don't know why I attacked that. That was dumb. Okay, that should be everybody. Delay. Get out of the way. Sure, just hide in the corner there, Trail. You'll be fine. Yeah, Pixel, you don't want to hang out around there. In an alternate timeline, we learned what happened if you decide to stick around next to a bunch of exploding draconians. It was kind of ugly. An alternate timeline. Alright. I think I've got a plan for how to deal with draconians, especially when we start surrounding them like that. The backstabs work pretty well. And we do have like a extremely high level thief. Several large tubs of cooling liquid line the walls. A large chunk of stone falls ahead. And you find a dead end. Hooray. Classic gnome. Now, we better stay in here. So, let's check sort of the east corridors now. Classic gnome castle, just winding corridors that are full of dead ends and garbage. A clanging alarm. Gnomes scurry around doing something, it doesn't matter. I smell draconians! Is that like, Blue, you should save! And buff up. Cast Wizard's Eye. Several large gnomes are working on a wind ship. We're busy, leave! Don't bother us. And they hiss. And their snake's tongue hisses at you as they say, we're busy. Large gnomes. Working. Gnomes working. Ha! So, unsurprisingly, they're draconians. Ah, nice little multicolored pack. Let's split up and try some fireballs. Got him. Got 2 of them. We got 2. Ah, I was gonna use Blade Barrier, and then I double tapped the E button to get out, and you know, didn't work. Got 1 Blade Barrier. Could have lost it right there. He's gonna try to interrupt Aaron. I can see it coming. Zap him. Did that Blade Barrier do nothing? They just ignored it? How do you, like, I get it, they've got magic resistance, ha ha ha. But the blades are not magical, they're just swords and knives and stuff. You can't magic resist that. They're all gonna start to explode, but what else can we do? Oh, right, that guy has the fire shield. Pretty cool mechanic. Alright, that guy's dead. Fire shield and ice storms. Yeah, if these guys came in large groups, I wouldn't enjoy this very much. There's too many self-destructing effects on the enchanted Orax, or the enchanted Draconians in general. Most of them explode into something. Alright. A tiny bit of experience, although we do have some people ready to level up, so, you know, you could enjoy that if we ever go back to town. If there is a training hall here, I don't even know. Yeah, we're not picking that garbage up. Loose pipes blast out clouds of steam. Cool. Okay, this just leads us back to the central area. Let's check one of these doors out. An eerie red globe reveals large pots filled with hot magma. The magma flows in through pipes in the walls and is cooled with water to turn into obsidian. We've played Minecraft before. A small fire burns on the ground. Nice. This place is just on fire. Okay, iron ship's in the room. A gnome walks towards you, kicking a metal can. Maybe my wife is right. I never will become a captain. I can't do anything right. He walks into you. Oh, I'm sorry. Wind ship Captain Per Decahedron at your service. One of the other gnomes screams, "Hey, clumsy, get over here." They're calling me. I gotta go. See ya. Well, we found our airship, Captain. Just clumsily walks into us. Something to look forward to later on as we assault the Dark Queen's fortress. Look out! A huge sheet of metal crashes to the floor in front of you. Several gnomes snarl. Ah, missed. There's 6 this time. And they're a long way away. Okay, hold on. This could be a good... I don't think I can get close enough. I was thinking I would Cone of Cold them, but they're too far away. But, you know. When all else fails, use fire. There was some game that had that as a tip. I don't remember what game it was. I feel like it was like on the NES or something, but that was like a tip. When you can't figure out what to do, just use fire. Good! Kill your friends. Unsuccessful. How many of them have we actually hit? Not as many as I was hoping. Well, we have a one fine bow, and it does do a lot of damage, more than you might expect, so... Let's see if we can, do I care about the Bozaks? Yeah, they got magic. Let's see here. Well, we've got 4 delayed blast fireballs. We can certainly spend another one here. You can always tell which Ankylo facts, or sometimes you can figure out who wrote each Ankylo fact by reading between the lines. So the whole place is a wreck because it's a gnome fortress where all the gnomes switched jobs and the king went crazy. Well, the king got replaced by a Draconian and basically sabotaged everything, and there's Draconians everywhere blowing everything up. But gnomes do that pretty well on their own, but yeah, double teamed. Help him being held hostage and forced to write dialogue, yeah. Okay. Ah, stupid fire shield. We actually did behead him, but he still exploded. Let's try not to get... I don't know. Let's try not to get zapped. You probably take more damage from the, whatever you call it, the fire shield effect than from most of the explosions. Oh... I almost hate... I think I hate the CVAX the most. The meteor swarm effect just takes so long. And... yeah. I don't like that. There's no good way to dodge that. That's it, right? He's dead. Pretty sure that was... yeah, the final form. Alright. Oh, there was another one. Haha. Good thing I was totally paying attention. We could try to behead him. Well, he's dead now. Pixel's gonna die again. Oh, you got lucky. One more zapping and that would have been a GG once again. Why is heal targeting the enemies though? I don't understand that. That's really dumb. Thanks, auto-targeting. You're so super helping. Alright. More dead Draconians. More treasure that we don't take. At least we're having some fun with beheading enemies once in a while. A loose pipe blasts out clouds of steam, and you actually can't see. You overhear an old woman saying, "And I haven't seen my husband in 3 days." Yeah, we've had that same crying girl before. Okay, we haven't found the king yet, but I think we've killed all Draconians on this floor. And it's been an hour of episode, and we happen to know a safe place to rest. So, I think, for the moment, we are going to call that an episode. And for the future tubers, we will return and complete, hopefully in the next episode, the and whatever, the gnome castle in the next time we return, the next episode. So thanks for watching, future tubers. I hope you have enjoyed. Hopefully this place isn't super windy and complicated. And I'll see you tomorrow, or in a second for the next episode. Have a great day.